Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a LEONA LEWIS look, and I did it the other night and didn't record with Sam, so I was pretty peed off to say the least of it. I cooked all my chicken, come up and done my video and the next one, and it didn't work, so I'm not quite happy about that, to be honest. But never mind, I haven't been on here for a couple of days because I felt a bit pooey. I've had a load of deja vu, which is quite strange, quite a lot of, and I think I'm just a bit stressed. And look, stress spots. I broke out in loads. Horrible. Anyway, we're going to be doing a Forgive Me look, and it's been requested quite a few times, and as you know I love colour, so it's a bluey colour kind of theme. So I'm just going to move myself in. This chair is really mad. I'm going to probably roll to the back of the room. Not until I put the floorboards in that I realised the floor's not even level, but with the carpet nothing rolls, and this chair's on wheels, and if I let go I'll roll it in the middle of the floor, so if I disappear you know where I've gone. Right, we're going to start with the Shark Skin Shade Stick. I'm just going to prep our eye and give ourselves that dark base that we need. Now mine is freezing because it's winter. Well, it is here. That's why I'm wearing a big jumper. So I'm just going to roll it up between my hands. And it kind of creamies the mixture a bit. Just a bit. And if you can hear a funny noise, it's because the pug's behind us in our bed making a load of noise. She's licking our privates. Now I know that sounds really rude and there's probably going to be an awful comment about it, but that's what pugs do. So there you go. And everybody's been asking where she is, which is lovely. So she's up in the room with us, and I'll put a little bed out and I'll show you her at the end of the film. So here we go. This is really not spreading the way I'd like it to, but basically we're just going to get that nice dark base. Now I've got a snapshot on my laptop here of the colours, and as far as I can see I think I've got a good idea of what's there, but might be a bit wrong because the picture's not completely great quality, and I'm watching it in the highest possible resolution on the YouTube, because I've actually got a YouTube page on the actual song because I didn't know where else to find it. So that sounds revolting. It's rather putting us off. Why? Please, that's enough. Awful. She'll start back up again in a minute. She's quite a dirty dog. And a noisy one. And my ears are becoming sore off all the earplugs I have to wear every night. Because otherwise there's no way I'll be getting any sleep with the racket she makes. It's awful. So there you go, you've got your scary looking black base. But trust us, it helps. We want the colours to be really intense today, so we're not going to be going with anything neutral. Let's find it. Hi! That is awful, the sound. You should hear it from where I'm sitting. Blooming awful. Ugh. Right, we're going to go with, if I can find it, I think we'll go with Aphrodisiac, which is that one, and it is actually by MAC. And it's sort of aqua blue shimmer, and it'll do just brilliant for what we need. So first we're going to just apply this all over the black and cover the shade stick we've just put on. It's actually a lot like the Britney Spears look that I did, but with this one we're going to go like a navy blue and a black, and then a lot of black liner because she's got very smoky eyes on the video. So I hope it works well. And from what I can see we're going in the right direction, but you never know. So just going to cover the whole eye area. Hi! That's enough! It's a horrible sound. So I'm just going to cover the whole eye area. I hope the light's better for you in here. I'll show you pictures at the end just in case. But let's just hope for the best. Just applying it on the other eye now. Just want to cover the whole eye area. And then we're going to go over with the blue and the black. The dark blue, sorry, and the black. Doesn't matter how sloppy you put it on, because it'll only really cover the black Shark Skin Shade Stick you've just put on. Because the colour will stick to it. And I think my brush is still a bit damp because I've just washed them. So I can do a tutorial on that if you want as well. Just let us know if you want a brush cleaning tutorial. I'll try my best. Bit hard filming this thing in the kitchen because that's where I washed them with soap and water. Just baby shampoo and a bit of water. So, but I can show you if you want. Show you how I do it at least. Now we're going to take a different brush. I think we'll use a tiny little one. This is a much better one. And we're going to use a little bit of this colour, which is Deep Truth, and it's again by MAC. It's a really lush blue. Have you seen it? Nice and shiny and shimmery. Take a little bit of that and just on the outer corner, just the outer corner, about 3/4 of the way in, and you just want to pull it down over your blue, the Aphrodisiac you just put on. So you've got a nice shading effect going on. Got loads and loads of fallout here. We've got such a strong dark colour. If you've already put your foundation on, you're going to mess up. So I haven't got a thing on. I do my foundation after I've mastered putting it on over my eyes, which is really funny, but you get in the habit of it if you're putting loads of makeup on a lot. Just going to bring that down, so you're going halfway across now, and then blend the both together. Same again on the other side. Now I really hope it's better lighting for you, because that was the main problem about the last lot. And I'm getting loads of new lights, but it's quite dark in this area of the room, so I just hope it shows up for you. I think that's why ideally the photos at the end are good, so you can see exactly what colours I used and what the colours turn out like, because the camera's pretty close to the truth. If you were in daylight, the colours would be like that. Some more fallout, which is never a good look. And a bit more, just to bring it round. Come right down over your eye with it. Quarter way in, and then bring it halfway in. So it's well blended, and it's not taking the light blue away. Let's go a bit higher up on this side. I got a new car today. Yes, I did. And I'm so happy with it. It's actually keep dawning on us that I've got a new car at the door. Now, I didn't pass my driving test. And I know a lot of you asked after us about it, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is, because my last driving instructor, she's actually retired, and I really liked her, and I don't really want to start up with somebody else. So what I've decided to do is just get a car and get somebody who's probably fully licensed to take us around. And that way it's not £16 an hour, and I can just go where I want and really get confident, and then I'm going to put in for my test again. So I got a little Peugeot 206 CC, and it's silver, and I love it. I wanted the blue one, but I couldn't afford it, and as it is, I've already had to take a little bit of finance out on it, and I hate debt around my neck. This is really stressed, so I wanted the least debt as possible. So it was a used car, it's not brand new, playing it safe, and it's lovely, so I'm really happy with it. Now I'm going to get back to the makeup. Some Black Tide, and it's by MAC, and it's black, hopefully not too noisy for you. She'll start snoring now. If it's not licking, it's snoring with Phoebe. She's the noisiest dog I have ever met, but I wouldn't change her for the world. I think a previous owner, we got her when she was a little bit later on in life. I think she was about 7 months, which was a lot longer than when they get away from puppies. But for some reason they didn't want her, and I don't know how you could do that with a dog, like give them away. I think it was because they couldn't breed from her, which is shocking really, but some people like to breed from the dogs, and if they don't want the dog to breed from, then they don't want it. But never mind. Now I'm going to take the Deep Truth again, the brush I've just been using to put the black on. Now because the colours are similar, I'm going for darky smoky anyway, it'll not matter. And we're just going to gently line the lower lash line with the blue. Now the problem with brushes, if they're fluffy, this is slightly fluffy, you might prog your eye, so just gently swoosh it, not poke, because I'd poke a couple of times if it's not a flat liner brush. This is quite fluffy, and it really hurts. And then you get a lot of floating eyeshadow in your eyes, which isn't pleasant. It always ends up in the corner, and then all your friends never tell you it's there, so you go around making fun of yourself all night. Have you ever had that? Because I have. It's not until you go and see yourself in the mirror you realise you had something horrible in the corner of your eye, and nobody's had the decency to tell you. So I'm basically just gently sweeping this back and forwards underneath. You don't want nothing too thick, and you don't want anything too dark, because you just want it blended nicely and smoky looking underneath. Just get right in the inner corner. Now, really hope you can see the application at least, but still got lots to set up in here, so it's coming on a leaps and bounds, but slowing down a little bit lately with the amount of stuff I've got on. But we'll get there. Now I need to find the white. I've just had it. White pigment. And this is really pretty for highlighting. And where's that big brush? It's the one. Big brush. Great for highlighting. Take a bit of your white. Just pat it on the inner, well, just under your eyebrow, where the bone, like the eyebrow bone area is. I'm going to go into the inner corner and up, over. Just give it a really good blend, and then that way you won't have no harsh lines, and it smokes it right out for you. And I love Leona's makeup in this video because it's so colourful, And I feel like lately, although I've been doing a lot of requests, a lot of the looks have been for really neutral looks and like back to the office or back to school look. And it's sometimes the neutral looks look totally different on different people. So when you tell me to do a look like, I don't know, Rihanna's Take a Bow, or they're a lot similar to other people's looks, but because it's on a different person, it looks like it's a totally different makeup look, but it's not. So it's hard for me to make it look different all the time because they're practically using the same stuff. But at least when you come across like a really colourful request, you can actually see the difference, because a lot of the eyeshadow looks we've been doing lately are very samey. And someone did point that out. So got enough white on there. Now quickly we're going to do the black. It's black eyeliner. It's a convertible eye colour by Stila and Onyx. And remember, just a little way in, tighten your eyelid and just pull it. You're practically rubbing it between the lash line, so you're not actually on the lid. It's going up in between the lash line. It just gives a bit of depth and blackness to the eye. And that's the dog again. It's not me. It's really, really loud. And same again on this side. Oi, baby! If she's not doing that, she's usually playing with Mindy, and not in a cute way either. Just use your imagination. It's really rude when the BBC were here. Luckily they were not filming at the time, but Mindy was doing stuff to Phoebe and they were going across the carpet together, and it was pretty funny. There was loads of laughs, which was quite funny. Now that you've done the black on the upper eyelid, and you're only going to go halfway across, it's not too much, and same again on that side. And put one mascara on. And remember, tip your head back because you don't want to go mess up what you've already done, and this really, really does help, you know. A couple of times I forget and I'm in a hurry, I get caught out and I think, crap, why didn't I use my own advice? Because it just makes a mess all over the place. I'm just going to dot that in. I've took it back off with a white. And then on this side, tip your head back and give your lashes a bit of a wiggle. Now because it's a real even and glamorous look that she's got on, I'm going to set them to dry and then I'm going to go over them again and really power them up. Because one coat just doesn't cut it for me, to be quite honest. She's wearing quite a nice bronzed effect on her cheeks, so I've got this here, which is my blush bronzer. Don't know what colour it is, it's just a sample that I've been sent to play with. I'm going to have a try, because I think that's what we're after. Tiny bit on the contour of the cheek there. Really, really, really rub it in, and then bring it down underneath. Obviously this would go over foundation, so I haven't got any foundation on. I'm actually running out and I need to get some more. So I'll do that and then we'll do a tutorial on concealing foundation, because I certainly need to do some myself with all them spots. It's all fine and dandy being natural, but when you look like Spotty Ann here, you know, it doesn't make you feel very pretty. Never mind, this is just stress, so it's not my fault. Now, lipstick, quick. Which one did I have? No, where did I put it? Aha! This is another one of mine, and I'll have all details soon, you know, when they launch, because half of this stuff I've kept and picked. This is candy colour, and it's just a pink pearl lipstick, because our lipstick's quite pink and pearl.